Okay, so today we are going to camo wrap the C5 Corvette. Kind of already started on a couple pieces up here, but I'm going to show you how to do it the easy way, the cheap way, without having to buy the full length pieces. So it'll be a lot cheaper. This is kind of what I've already started on. You kind of lay each individual piece using knifeless tape. It gives you a more unique look because you know you made every shape on there. You laid it how you wanted to lay it. Nobody else will have it. It's not a generic consistent printout, and even if you did a second car, it would never be the same. So first thing you want to do, I had to rewash the car because it's been a couple of days since I did this part of it, but first thing you want to do is wash the car very, very well, preferably with some type of wax remover soap. I've heard a lot of people use shampoo or something like that. I just use regular dishwashing liquid. It also helps pull that off. So get the car washed up pretty good, and then after that you're gonna want to open everything, all the doors, hood, trunk, and everything, and clean all the door jambs very well also, because are the seams and jambs where everything closes and meets, like all the cracks. You want to get inside of these really, really good. That way when you fold the vinyl over, it has something clean to stick to. Once you get done washing it down and doing all of that, you'll take your alcohol, wipe the entire car down with the rubbing alcohol. I use like 75% rubbing alcohol, something like that. So wipe everything down, and again, make sure you get all the creases very well with the alcohol as well. Then I'll go ahead and lay a piece of knifeless tape for you so you can see what's going on. I gotta find it. Here's the knifeless tape that I'm using. It's just knifeless tape by 3M. I'm using gloss gray, slate gray, matte white, matte black, and gloss yellow. Those are my colors. And then I put a carbon fiber strip down the middle. But you can do whatever you want. But once you get the car washed and wiped down, then you do the alcohol, and then I'll show you. I'll lay down one piece of endless tape so you can see what I do once I get to that point. So here's the alcohol I'm using. It's actually 91%. I thought it was 75%, but 91%. You want to make sure you get inside of all of these grooves very, very well inside, because that's where your overlay is going to hang. See inside of here. If this isn't, it's still wet a little. You can't really see with the gray too much, but let's see. If this isn't clean, this won't stick, and that's where it'll start peeling and peel back, and then have issues. That's why you want to get that cleaned up pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then get back with it. All right, now it's gonna be kind of hard to get this knifeless tape laid down with one hand, but basically take your end, kind of lay down, whatever pattern you want to go with. Actually not doing too bad with one hand there. Okay, now I'm gonna have to try to come back up with it somehow with one hand here. And then once you overlap it, you can cut it off wherever you want. I'll probably try to round this out a little bit more and then get back with you. Hold on one sec. Alright, now that's the pattern I ended up going with. I don't have any black in this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with black right here. As you can see, you start the knifeless tape here, and you go around, do whatever pattern you want to do, and once you end it, you kind of overlap it just a little bit where it's going on the same line. And then you come back in a little bit, which that'll already be cut, so that's just hanging in there. That way that's not on the outside of your piece that you're gonna lay. So after you get to this point, you get you a piece, cut you a square piece out big enough, then you'll lay that piece here, and then I'll show you what to do after that. Okay, now I have my square piece cut out. You overlap it, make sure you pretty good coverage it is. So I'm gonna pull back this corner, kind of tack it down to give me a baseline to start with. Okay, now I kind of got the top of it tacked down a little bit. I don't care about that. That's not in the pattern, so it's okay. But you want to get it tacked down pretty good. That way you can pick this end up, pull it tight, and glass it, which is pulling it tight. That's what glassing is called. And if you need to, you can heat it up a little bit to make it soft, or you can pull it over really, really tight and use your squeegee with the felt tip to smooth it all down. Now, see how this lump is here? I don't want to have that when I squeegee it, so that's why I want to get this tight where I'll have somewhere to pull. Wish I had a tripod. I'll get one eventually, but hold on one second. Okay, now I have the piece laid flat. I got most of the air bubbles out that matter, the ones that are on the inside of the pattern. These here don't really matter because it's getting cut off anyway. But I mean, I'm no professional, but this is my first time doing it, and I think I'm doing an okay job. But just if you need, use your heat gun, soften it up a little bit to pull it tight, and just go a little bit at a time. I mean, you don't have to do a huge section. If you get somewhere where you got wrinkles, stop, pull it tight, add some heat, and squeegee it down. Make sure you get your edges really, really good. And this this part here, you just take the tip of it, fold it back this way, right? Hold your thumb here and pull this other side as tight as you can. Let me try to do that. Oh man. Let me see. Pick this end up and yank that, and it pulls that through there for you. And basically that's just a piece of thread in the middle of the knifeless tape. You go ahead and work your way around. It pulls through nice and straight. You don't want to have it extended really, really far. And it basically works its way around for you. And here is where we overlapped it at, but you see it's already cut. So we're not going to double cut it. We're just going to go inside the same line and pull it out. Come on, get this crap out of here. Then you pick up on the outside edge. And it pulls on off for you. Probably should have stayed in the sun, but now you have one piece. Then you'll take your outside and your inside piece. It's your outside piece. This part broke off. It's your inside piece. Sometimes they both come out together with it. So this one's being different. Pull your inside piece out. Work your way all the way around. Okay. Then you work your way around and get your outside piece off. This one broke up into a couple pieces for some reason. So, let's get up under there. Alright. Then once you got those pieces out, take your squeegee again, get edges. Flatten all those edges back out. You take your heat gun, you heat over it real lightly. The heat activates the glue on the back. Helps it stick. Makes you get really good on the edges. Looks like I might have left some knifeless tape under here. You'll be able to see the indent. Now it's gone. Okay. And last, what you want to do is take your seam. You want to try to get right in the middle and keep a steady hand and cut straight down the middle.